Monday morning, laundry's calling. Steal some covers, detergent. That's right, there's frost on these leaves and grass. You know what that means. Winter is coming. Okay, just this freaky moment where the bathroom sinks were turning off and on, back and forth, repeatedly. Yeah, it was great. That's no moon. That's a melon. Today's a reading day in honors class, and so no one showed up. The professor decided to put a note on the board so they could come to his office if there were any questions. So I'm just chilling here eating some lunch and doing some reading on my own because I've got the room to myself. I'm running on 2 6-hour sleep days, by the way, thanks to some projects with ID that ran a little long. The drawings are getting a bit more intense, and next quarter looks like I'm lined up for a 6-hour, not 6 hour, is it 6 hour? No, it's a 4-hour class and a 3-hour class for ID, in addition to physics and a lab, so that's going to be more fun, busy times.
Whatever's nuts.
Coming this Thursday.
Son of a...
Alright, Wednesday morning. The last couple of nights have been 6-hour nights, but that's okay, because that's what I've been used to. Yeah. Whew. Some driver just went by, lighting his cigarette inside the cab of the vehicle as he was pulling out. Seems slightly risky to me, but okay, whatever floats your boat and doesn't kill anyone. On a completely unrelated note, this vest goes so well with this top.
There are few feelings in the world that are better than feeling the newly sanded surface of a box you created yourself.
Alright, my box is coming together really nicely. I got the side sanded and everything, so that's coming along. Honestly, it's one of the best feelings in the world. Hello.
Drew, I saw someone...
Alright, well that noise you hear behind me is the uproar of probably a couple hundred kids who were at the VC just now having dinner on Thanksgiving dinner event night, which in my opinion is the worst possible time to do it because all the students were trying to fly in as well. Got completely crowded and it was a big mess. Oh crap, the kids are gaining on me. This is horrible. Oh god! Be water, my friend, like Bruce Lee. A night well spent. Oh, heck yeah, that's cool. Oh no, someone stole Michael Jackson.
Want to walkie-talkie about it? Because these are awesome.
An inspiring motto. These are the results of the WWU Industrial Design Remade project, a design challenge that happens every year in the fall for the junior class. Today's prompt was pet toys and how to repurpose post-consumer materials to create some interesting pet products. As you can see, there are quite a few interesting selections, all made with a variety of materials. Indeed, it is a project I look forward to taking on myself next year. Well, I just got back from Blues Bellingham on a Thursday night, and man, was that amazing. I got to see the Blues Showcase, where several experienced dancers entered into competition to win a prize and actually basically choreograph a dance for once and really get to show off their skills. Man, was that so inspiring. I especially liked how the favorite person I picked to win definitely did. It was a group of 3 actually rather than 2. Big surprise. Everyone just exploded when they saw a third person come on. Major narrative structure and everything. Just fantastic. And of course I've had a great night too as well. Had plenty of excellent dances. It's on nights like these I feel like just by being around these people my skills improve so vastly. I came up with moves I hadn't really even thought I could do before. And that was immensely satisfying. Anyways, it's about midnight. Fortunately I don't have to get up early tomorrow morning. My first class is going to be at 3 p.m. But I'm going to try to get some stuff done in advance as usual. So, probably time to get to sleep pretty quick here. Ooh, look, it's a mini Western model. And there's not really any way to remove the reflections from it, but ooh. Check that out. Things are coming together quite nicely.
Successful trip to hardware sales. Picked up some neat materials for my chest. Now, It's time to bike on back. Well, it's a bit windy today, but not too bad. Like 48 degrees, sunny. Excellent Saturday to spend indoors in the wood shop. There's an extra open session today that our professor has decided to put on. I'm going to use that opportunity to try to finish up the remaining cosmetic aspects of my stool and try to make sure it's all smoothed down and beautiful so that I can basically get to work on the finishing touches. Things like handles for the sides, the latch, and also some decorative corners I picked up. Anyways, as for a recap of yesterday, it was pretty nice to sleep in after a long night of blues. And then other than that, it was pretty much a day as normal. Although I got to work security for the basketball game, sat on a stool for 2.5 hours tearing some tickets, which meant that by the time I got off from work and headed over to Blues, for which I was about an hour late, I was full of energy because I'd just been sitting there fidgeting all the time. So, again, a wonderful, great night of dancing. I feel like I've been developing my skills even further, and it's been great to hear other people with whom I've danced confirm that. So yeah, things are humming along pretty well, and I guess I'll get to work and see what I can get accomplished on this Saturday. Well, I just finished up in the wood shop for what was about an hour-and-a-half session, and I almost wish I just hadn't come in at all today. Rather than making so much progress toward my box's completion, even though I did get it sanded down to a super silky 320 grit sand, turns out I didn't do the best job of cutting the lid apart from the box after having glued it together. And as a result, now it doesn't seem to look as pretty. There's a little bit of a niche in there that I'm going to have to fix up. So yeah, that's been annoying me for the rest of the session. Really unfortunate, but I'm going to be able to work ahead and fortunately come in early during the week. And, you know, with 5 days of class left to really work on this, it's kind of coming down to the wire. So yeah, not much to do there except for just get around the problem. But it is so nice outside, I'm not really going to complain. Just noticed that, kid. Nice. I'm slightly concerned. It's a really good thing that my vlog clip just missed out on that last quote, because man, that was disturbing. Dr. Thompson certainly has a gorgeous residence with a sweeping view of Bellingham downtown. Indeed, he is a most generous individual, and it's wonderful to be able to visit his place every year for the Honors Ice Cream Social. Alright, off to work the Dead Parents shift. Welcome back on campus. Alright, so this first shift of security didn't go super well. While the event itself was pretty smooth and we sold out pretty quickly, afterwards, counting up the cash, it seemed like I was off by a little bit, which is not cool. Clearly, I mean, it wasn't a big deal, but I just think that my analytical brain, the logical one that keeps track of and notices all these things, really needs to be tuned up. This is not going to be a problem anymore. So that's just something I'm going to keep working on, obviously, moving forward. And they said it's not a huge deal, just mainly because it's my first time on the job, and since I had money over, then that meant that it could be counted as donation for the Dead Parents, so not a big deal. See how it goes. Well, it's Sunday morning. I'm going to try to see if I can get some things done today. Basically, it's been a little bit slower productivity-wise than I would have preferred the past couple days, and there's much to do before Tuesday when reading and drawings are due. I discovered today that I'm a horrible dining hall companion because I've left my dishes at least 3 times for other people to clean up. Anyways, continuing Sunday adventures. Off to the ID lab to do some quick drawings and try to set up for what is going to be inevitably a late night tonight. Alright, here we go. Whenever I see stuff like this in the trash can in the engineering building, I get really tempted to take it, even though there's no way I can possibly use it in a short amount of time.